Hi, welcome to Raw Cheffinz. I'm Stasia Alicia, aka Raw Boss. In today's episode, we will be showing you how to make the coconut cacao milk. Our guest chef for today is the godfather of ethical raw gourmet cuisine, Dr. Aris Latham. And we could not have Dr. Aris Latham in the kitchen and not have him share his raw wisdom. So while he makes the coconut cacao milk, he will be sharing his knowledge on rhythmic eating and fasting. But before we get into it, remember to watch until the end, comment, share, subscribe in that order. Now, let's get
First thing, you're going to crack your coconut. Okay, you want to get a mature coconut. You crack it and just let the water drain right out. Once you crack it, now you're going to break it up into small pieces. You need something heavy because this is a dread nut, it's a hard nut to crack. So use a hammer, a cleaver, a big tough knife, and crack it. Then you're going to break it up into small pieces. So I'm going to let it fall right into my bowl as it cracks up. See that? And now I crack it in a way where it actually, some of the shell comes right off. But I'm going to, see that? Alright? That takes a little skill to crack it and basically peel it just like that. It's a serious skill. But I don't want to do it like that the whole way because I want to show you, since you're not going to probably get it that way, I want to show you what we do here. So let me get a small piece here. Okay, so with a piece of coconut here, you want to ox it out. So you get a knife and you go between the shell and the meat. Yes, the meat of the coconut. Minyam meat, minyam coconut meat. I'm a meathead because the original meaning of the word meat is food. So, and put it on your board, see that? And you just snap it out, just like that. Once I snap it out, so we're talking one coconut. Once I snap it out, here, let me give you another example of that with a small piece. Go right there, and you just basically, you're going to pry it out. And please do this on the board. Don't do it in your hand. No, you cut up your fingers. Okay, then I'm going to cut it into small pieces, and I'm going to now go ahead and put it in the blender. So yes, what is rhythmic eating? Rhythmic eating is, eating in harmony with the rhythms of life. So we know that, we can divide our day into 3 equal parts of 8 hours. Okay, so the most obvious part is when we're sleeping. So that's phase 1 of our daily cycle. So during that 8 hours, the body is basically doing its repair work. When you go to bed, you're just really going into the body shop now. So the body is now retooled, checking all of the spent cells that it no longer needs, and to start building new cells as well. I'm going to go ahead and put the coconut water. So we're using 5 cups of coconut water to make this here. And I know many of you are with me in the kitchen following the recipe. You got your shopping list. How was shopping? You find everything? If you don't find everything, look, ask the question of what you didn't find or what you need or anything like that, and I'm going to tell you what to do next. But anyway, as per the instructions that I sent you, you're to blend the coconut and the water to make the coconut milk. And also in that instruction, we wanted to give it an almond essence. So we're putting almonds in there. So we're talking 24 almonds. 3 almonds. This is a 1/4 cup of almonds. We're talking dry almonds, a 1/4 cup. You soak it, and this is what you end up with right here. You end up with about 3 ounces of almonds. So the thing is, I had mentioned in the recipe to blend the almond with the coconut, but we don't want to let the almond get lost. We're going to blend the coconut by itself. So mind you, don't put the almond in right now, just the coconut, and we put in the coconut water. And we're going to save some of the coconut water to blend with the almond when we're done. So we save a little bit of coconut water. We're going to go ahead and blend this. So phase 1, sleeping 8 hours, the body is doing its repair work. Phase 2, 8 hours, you're breaking your fast, and that's what eternal shower. So for 8 hours, juices, fruit juices and whole fruits. For 8 hours, the break fast period, it's not a meal, it's not a breakfast. Come on home, family. The body is on elimination. In the morning, you have 8 hours to eliminate, to empty the waste bin, to empty the trash of the waste that was generated while you were sleeping, while you were fasting at night. Because the body cannot digest and eliminate simultaneously. So it waits till you are asleep, and all the waste come into the tract, and now in the morning you have 8 hours to get rid of it. So you want foods that are electrical, that are going to clean the things out. Cereal, no fall for that. That's a building food. It's starch, it's complex carbohydrate. You don't want that in the morning. You want to eliminate liquids and fiber. Let's blend right here. Perfect. So we run the blender at high speed. So any blender you have, even if it's a basic, run it at high speed, break it down very fine. Then we're going to put it in a press bag. We're using the sun-fired press bag, the sun-fired nut and juice press bag. So sunfired.com, you want to get your up-to-date press bag with a zipper. Watch me. Let me show you how this bag flex now. So I'm going to pour all of this, these 4.5 glasses of water with my coconut blended in there. With about 4 cups of coconut, we're going to put this blender aside, and I'm going to go ahead and put on my gloves. You don't have to put on your gloves. I know you're home and you're just going to do it by yourself, but you know, I'm sharing with the world. So I'm going to put on my gloves, and I'm going to milk the nut. You know, some people milk cow. Me, I milk nut, coconut, dread nut. So I'm going to zip this up, zip it up, and I'm going to go ahead and press it. So basically, just like like when you milk the cow, this is like a breast right here, but it's not a cow's breast. Come on, it's a nut milk bag. The coconut is a breast of the earth. You see the coconut, you see how it's shaped, look, and it comes packed with water, and it's hermetically sealed, just like mother's breast milk. So here we go. We're getting milk from Mother Earth. Mother Earth breast milk. And you saw it come out, so look, just like if you had your mother feeding it to you. And you have your mother feeding it. Mother Earth hooked down the coconut tree in its bosom, down into the earth, so it's not going nowhere. And you see the coconut tree. It's a masculine energy, it's a phallic, all them something there. I know you're not interested in that right now. So you're pressing your coconut milk out. Some of you may be using a cheesecloth. That's kind of too porous, You might want to use even a napkin, a cloth dinner napkin. That's perfect. Or just cut a piece of fabric, cut a piece of a pillowcase. Look, a stocking work, It's nylon and it's fine and it's sheer, and you see it just squeeze out just so. Get a little knee high. How many years we don't use stocking to press this thing out? All right, secrets. The secrets are flying out already. And we still have a whole heap of hours to go. I'm going to load you up with lots of secrets. Okay, so this is it. I hand press this. Human body press. Just like this. So I get everything out. Just there. So we have our coconut milk. Next step. Now grab the next blender right here. Okay. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and blend my almonds now. So I'm blending the almonds, quarter cup of almonds. In the dry state, we soak it 12 hours. Please soak your nuts. But the coconut don't have to be soaked. It's a big red nut and it's full of water already. But otherwise, all nuts, seeds, grains, and beans need to be soaked. Soak your nuts 12 hours, drain the water, rinse them, remove the enzyme inhibitor so that they can digest effectively. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about the sun-fired life. This is the sun-fired life. And with the rhythmic eating now, we know that, as the sun rises, you want to rise with the sun. So we're talking 4 a.m. to 12 noon, that 8-hour block. Because, you should be sleeping from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. You go to bed 2 hours after sunset. 8 p.m. is the sunset at 6 o'clock right here, which it does in most of the tropics around the world. And you wake up 2 hours before the sun rises in the morning, 4 a.m. The alarm clock go out to the town and tell the people, I feel the energy of the sun is coming. And that's 4 a.m. And you see, them sleep up in a tree. One with them on the farm, then find their own tree. You see them fly up like, whoa, boy, you never know a wild bird can't fly. But them ones you're getting today, them fake freaking birds, they're them freaks, yes. Them don't have no feathers, so how they gonna fly? They can't even just jump up on the sidewalk. But you see mine, they fly up on the fence, fly up on the tree, and you see about 5:30, you see them scanting towards them house, 5:30 when the sun going down. When the sun go down, them tuck in. So 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., sleeping time, fasting time. All right, building time. I mean, we're talking just fixing the system time. It's reparation time. Fasting, breaking it, 4 a.m. to 12 noon after your internal shower. Fruits in the morning, fruit juice. Go out, do your activity, break a sweat because the skin is the largest organ of elimination. Since you're eliminating, that's what you want to do. You want to activate the skin and get it going. So we put our almonds in there. We're going to go ahead and blend this. Actually, you can press it or don't press it. If you want the bulk, we can leave the almond bulk in there. And you even have the option of using the almonds already peeled and call them blanched, which means the skin is off. Some people will peel these. It's a nice meditation. You can do it if you like, but the fiber from the skin works fine. So I leave mine in there. Right now, I'm fasting. We're talking day 22 of 75-day juice feast, but that's another program. There we go. Come again. We have the water from the dreadnought, from the dry coconut. I'm going to add that to this. It adds a whole nother dimension. So we get a little more water in there with the almond so it can really wring out all of the life out of the almond there. So there we go. So we're good. So what we could do, we can grab another bag and we can press, or you can empty that, or better yet, the same strain I use to strain the coconut water out, I'm going to strain the almond milk out. Look at that, Woo, look at that richness. The 1 quart of almond milk, them commercial packaged almond milk, them only have 4 almonds in the whole box, I think 32 ounces, 4 almonds. I have 24 almonds. I have 24 almonds, and we use 5 cups. Them only use 4, and only 4 cups is in the quart, and then 4 almonds. See, now you buy them something there, you think you're drinking almond milk. I tell you. Okay, so you can strain it out, okay? Or for those of you who want rich, full body vibration, I'm going to leave it in there. But I wanted to show you this so you know you do have that option. We're going to leave it in there so that you can get, especially only for your low protein, and you're talking about building body, and you're talking about putting on weight, excuse me. what I'm going to do now, besides the almonds and the coconut water, the coconut meat, I'm putting dates. So I have a 1/4 cup of dates, which is, they're pitted. We have there are 4 dates, make a 1/4 cup, and I soak them overnight. So they're soft now. So that's why we don't want to strain the pulp out, because this is going to give you a little fiber as well. So we put the 4 dates in the water that it was soaked in, right in there, and we know how we're rocking, we know how we're moving. We're going to go ahead and blend this down, get it a little bit on the smooth side here, and I'm going to just grab my little thing here, and yeah, I'm going to dip some out. Yeah, I'm going to dip some out. Nice.
That looks good.
Woo! We are talking. Hey, high energy. I'm going to blend this down. I want to get the almonds smooth. So, coconut water, fruit juice, and whole fruits in the morning, 4 a.m. to 12 noon. 12 noon, lunchtime, because you did all your big work in the morning, you bust your sweat and everything, and you drain out everything, you did all your workout and all those things. Protein. This is what we're having for lunch. Yes, coconut, cacao, milk. You want a liquid protein, a glass of coconut water, 1 glass of protein. Nut milk, liquid protein. In the morning, you have your 2 glasses of coconut water, 2 glasses of fruit juice. This is how we do it. So you're already, we're talking 6 glasses already right there now. By the time you finish your lunch cycle. 2 coconut water, 2 fruit juice in the morning from 4 a.m. to 12 noon. Lunchtime, talking about 1 o'clock time, them kind of run them kind of time. So even 12 noon, you find, depending on how your rhythm goes, 1 glass of coconut water, 1 glass of nut milk. Let's go ahead and blend it. Fine, we have that smooth. Now, you're going to put some cacao. Yes, cacao, chocolate. The real chocolate still have the fat in it. This is what it looks like for those of you who've never seen a whole cacao. This is what the fruit looks like. It dreads, chop it, break it. Let me chop one more side, right there. Okay, okay. Chocolate. This is it. This is the big glory. This is the whole thing. This is cacao. But look, it have a fruit pulp on it, A little white thing there. Me, when I grow up as a youth, we just take these things and we suck the pulp off and we dash the seed away. That white pulp, ooh, that's what we want. We're talking serious energy. The happy food. The happy food. But now, 21st century, now with a whole other rhythm now, and this is dehydrated whole, just like this, with the shell and everything, and you have raw, whole cacao powder. This pulp here have a little sugar in it, so it's sweet and everything, but that's the pulp of the fruit. I'm not going to put this in because we know you don't have this where you are, all right? So I'm going to use the powder that you normally would have. I'm putting 2 tablespoons of cacao powder. This is whole cacao powder going in. Besides that, and we're going right into the blender, besides that, I'm putting a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Ground nutmeg. It's the whole nutmeg here. Yes, and it's a fruit, It got a shell on it. And outside of the shell, there's a fruit pulp on it. A little orange part, they call it mace. You ever see the spice mace? That's the fruit pulp from the nutmeg. It's mild nutmeg. I'm going to drop that 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg in there, and I'm going to take it up to the ceiling. We're going to take it up high. Vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract now. You got yours, right? You don't use vanilla flavor. That's chemicals. Okay? And I'm going to drop my 2 tablespoons of cacao powder right in here. Fine cacao powder going right in. Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and give this another blend here. Low speed, turn it up high, on the come and look now. This holds it together. Banana, sun-fired food, ripe and ready, live and direct. Yes, ripe, that's what the R stands for give me raw, ripe, awaken. You see the sunshine in it, it's awaken, it's smiling. It looked like my mustache. Look at it, oh, a yellow mustache, man, we're awakened. We are awakened and wholesome. You want whole food. This is what wholesome is all about. Even the word holistic, then take the W out of holistic. Holistic meant whole being. And it's no without the W. So it's got an H for whole. So you have a hole in your holistic. Right. I got my holistic still, my whole banana ripe and ready. No green banana, them not ripe, them raw. The green banana, them raw. That's why you must cook them. But who invented fire anyway? And how long it's been? 300,000 years? And you've been around for 1,000,000 years? You're experimenting, huh? Trying to see how you can adapt to cook food? Trying to see if you can force ripe a green banana by boiling it? Right, you're smart. You got education, huh? All you're going to ripen a green banana by boiling it. You kill it. And you then expect it to give you life? Where are you going to get life from death? Wait, where you get a degree from? You don't know. You're like a doctor, a malpractice education you buy. Excuse me. Let me stick to the formula here. But you know, we love to have fun. I grew up with Dick Gregory, my mentor, that comedian. It make you laugh at yourself. I'm laughing within. But look, 2 bananas are in there. We're going to go ahead and blend. Yes, and now we're going to drop the rest of the milk right in here. Yes, yes, yes. We're coming. Yes. So we have all of our 5 cups of coconut, 6 cups because we had the one from the dry coconut. So, but you see your recipe, you're following me with a recipe. Woo, look at you, soon time to taste. Don't taste yet. Wait, let's never do this now. Let me finish this. Whoop. Woo! We can't wait, just like you. Now, rhythmic eating. Protein for lunch, nuts, seeds, rich protein. Ackee, if you're there backyard in Jamaica, ackee protein, those fatty foods like that. Avocado, the pear in Jamaica. We're talking serious protein. Now, let me pour. Yes, look at it. You still ain't pour, you see that chocolate there? Give me raw. Yes, cacao, coconut cacao milk. Whoa. And you know, this the sample portion right here, you know. The sample portion.
So I must come to sample.
You must come to sample. Let's make sure it is ripe, awakened, and wholesome for our family here. So here we go, family.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm here.
And you see how smooth it blend down. Even me with my fasting, I can have this because it blend down food, no fiber in there, so no digestion or trigger. Bless her. Here, some toast to your eyes,
yes.
Not to the glass. All right, so we do it. Protein for lunch. Wow. Woo! Yeah, do some easy skanking.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Hey.
Skanking.
Hey.
What?
Oh gosh, thank you so much.
Yes. So, all right. So I'll wrap it now. Protein for lunch with vegetables, green leafy vegetable, vegetable fruits, non-starchy vegetable. Then for dinner, you can rock your starch, your complex carbohydrate. We'll go easy, you know. Go with the pumpkin. Go with the quinoa. Go with the light one. Then don't go with the one that's full of glue or gluten. All right. So, rhythmic eating, the sun-fired life. This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
Boy.
Love it. It tastes, trust me, it tastes good.
There you have it. Dr. Aris showed us how to make the coconut cacao milk, and it tasted good. Check the description for a full list of the ingredients. Thanks for watching Raw Cheffinz. Want to find out who's chefing next? Who's chefing next? Punchinella, little fell. Who's chefing next? Punchinella, little fell. Well, you have to watch the next Raw Cheffinz episode to find out.